I'm sorry. I need to say something before this continues, okay? I'm tired of this process. I mean, this going out and having to meet new people. And don't even get me started on the dating apps. I mean, having to find pictures of myself that I think someone might like. And then the stupid bio that's only allowed to be so many characters long, even though majority of the people will have already swiped before getting that far. I mean, I guess you read it. I hoped you read it. It's just, it feels like I'm going through a lot of work just to be rejected by total strangers. And I know that that shouldn't bother me, right? Because it's in the pursuit of maybe finding love, I guess. But that's just a lot of time and energy that I'm putting into maybe. And dating, it fucking sucks. Really. It's just an excuse for the two of us, two very lonely people, to not be lonely for at least one night, where we can eat some slightly better than average food and maybe hook up afterwards. But don't get me wrong, you seem like a decent person. But what honestly are the chances that either one of us is going to want to put ourselves through this again? And I know that I'm being really forward with all of this, but it's just really getting to that point where if it comes down to A, go home, cuddle a pillow, and watch a bad movie, or B, bring clothes to change you after work for you. Maybe. Who again could be the person that I'm meant to spend the rest of my life with. But let's face it, it's not likely, and I'm too much of a romantic not to take that chance. And I'm hungry. So, you've been really great, really. And I know that was a lot, but that's just where I am right now. I don't know. What do you think? Dear you, I think of you all the time, and it feels like I'm missing you, even though we've probably never met, or maybe we have, and I wasn't looking in just the right way. There's so many of these moments when I'm just waiting for something, the train or the bus or a drink at the bar, just staring out in the world, and I see you, or I imagine that I see you, someone who could be you, and I daydream what this entire life would be like with you, or that this person, this could be you. And I see these fragments of these moments, cutaways of us walking in the park or laying in bed together, just getting lost in each other, and just looking into these eyes that I can never quite see. By the time I come out of it, the train's pulling away, or someone else is grabbing my drink. Now, I wonder if you think about that stuff too. First dates, first kisses, lazy mornings, and warm hands on long walks, and soft skin on summer nights. I love yous. Maybe marriage. and a family, and a life. It feels like I'm doing this more and more, just getting lost, and maybe I'm getting closer to something, closer to you. It feels like every year that goes by, it's one less that I get to have with you, and maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. That maybe when I find you, it'll be more meaningful after all of this. It feels like I've been looking for you for so long, and I don't want to miss you. I think of you all the time. And really, I don't think I could shake you off my mind if I tried to, because I love you. You live in the spaces between my heartbeats until you're there to fill them. And I am yours forever. Me. Hi. You don't know me, or obviously you don't know me. But maybe you've seen me around here, but I've seen you a few times. You get the caramel macchiato with a little bit of whipped cream on top, and then you come over to this table and you pull out a book or a laptop or something. What am I trying to say? Every time that I see you, I imagine this life with you. And I see you getting your hazelnut macchiato with a little bit of whipped cream. And you come and you sit at this table where the light just hits you. And I finally get up enough courage to come over here, and I try some really cheesy pickup line. Probably the dumbest thing you've ever heard. But you laugh. And I get your name, and we get to talking, and then until they have to close, and right before I'm about to completely fuck this up, you give me a hint that you want to grab another coffee sometime, to which I make the worst attempt at a coffee joke. But you think it's cute, and you say you'd love to. And so I take you out on our first date, where I either say too much or nothing at all, because I'm so anxious about seeming interesting enough. And somehow you kiss me at the end, and life just takes off. Date nights become weekends in bed and never wanting to leave the apartment. And months turn into years, and we have all of our firsts. Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, and Valentine's Day, where I forget to place a reservation, so we order in Chinese, which takes an hour and a half to get to us. And our first summer, where we go everywhere. Baseball games, biking down the lake, camping Wisconsin, days at the beach, and weekends in some fancy hotel downtown. And one day, the light just hits you. And I tell you I love you. And you tell me you love me too. we get married, and we have kids, and we have a whole new list of firsts, and then the kids grow up, and before we know it, all of our firsts start to turn into our lasts. And there will be a day where, for some reason, I'm gonna have to leave you, and I won't want to. And you'll take my hand for the last time, and you'll tell me that it's okay to let go. And I will curse the universe for every second that we didn't get to have, because I want those. I will never stop wanting those. Hi, thank you so much for taking the time to go ahead and give this little clip a watch. My name is Dakota Pariset. I'm the artistic director of the Lightbulb Factory. I also wrote 3 love stories as well as performed it. And the director on the other side of the screen over here is Eliza, Tryon, who directed it. Many, many, many thanks. So yes, this is doubling as also a fundraiser for our upcoming production in March entitled The Process. It'll be taking place March 24th and 25th at Mrs. Murphy and Sons in North Center here in Chicago. It's just a call for any and all funds, really. Goes a really long way in helping us just be able to pay our actors and our production team, as well as cover rental costs and other administrative costs. So if you have $1 or anything, really, it goes a long way in just helping us continue to share these stories and turn the lights on for folks. Yeah, other than that, just thanks for taking the time to watch this, and hopefully you catch one of the live stream versions throughout this weekend. And that'll be segueing us right into our next kind of mini project entitled Winter Singles 23, which will be 3 monologues taken from some published plays as well as some new work. So yeah, we hope that you continue to join us on our journey. Thanks for joining us this far, and have a happy Valentine's Day and stay lit.